Law student 20 pours water mixed with bleach under men's groins onto the Russian metro to stop them from mansplaining. And I would have filed charges against her just to prove a point, because that's the sort of guy I am, I suppose. Someone's going to ruin my jeans by pouring bleaching water over them over my private, so I'm going to take you to court. And why hasn't anyone done that? I don't know. By the way, this is not the first time that we have heard of this woman. This woman is the one who originally went through and lifted up her skirt to stop upskirting. FYI, if you want people to stop perving at underwear, lifting up your skirt, probably not the best way to do it. Just saying. Oh, also FYI, nice thigh gap. But let's jump into the story. A female law student has been splashing water mixed with bleach on men's groins on the underground trains in order to tackle manspreading. Anna Dovgalyuk, might be mispronouncing, 20 from Russia, accuses men of gender aggression and that her country is slow to counter the problem. Maybe because the rest of the country doesn't see a problem. Just saying. Maybe, it's just you. And maybe it's because you're a little nuts. But let's keep going. The social activist has been targeting males, sitting with their legs spread wide apart on public transport in St. Petersburg in Russia. Just someone take her to court for assault or something, will you? The feminist tackled a disgusting act by splashing a mix of 30 litres of water and 6 litres of bleach onto the groin area of men she deemed to be sitting in an offensive manner. Because, I find you offensive, so I'm going to splash water mixed with bleach on your privates is so much of a better idea. But let's keep going. Ms. Dovgalyuk said the solution is 30 times more concentrated than mixture used by housewives when doing the laundry. Which is funny because I doubt this woman has ever been a domestic housewife, so how would she know? It eats colours in the fabric in a matter of minutes, leaving inedible stains. Inedible stains, might be mispronouncing that. The activist complained that manspreading has been fought around the world, but hushed up here. Maybe it's just because they don't see a problem with it. But Ms. Dovgalyuk was silent about the alleged mansplaining prowess of a notable former graduate of her own law facility, Vladimir Putin, the Russian president. Yes, because last time someone went up against Putin, they ended up dead. Yeah, she's hot. Okay, I fully admit she is hot. Yes, you would give it a bone, but this just proves the adage that hot women are frigging nuts. Okay? The hotter the woman is, the more bonkers she is. Okay? It's like it's a scale. It really is. Although I've had some women that were pretty ugly that were also bonkers too. Maybe they're all just nuts, but let's keep going. Ex-US presidential candidate Hillary Clinton last year upbraided the Kremlin leader, explaining, "There's an expression, we certainly know it in New York, called manspreading." It's an elitist feminist thing, but anyway. "Every time I meet with him, it would be," she gestured to show her legs spread apart, "the whole deal." She claims her video was dedicated to all men whom manspreading is the norm. So everyone can immediately understand which body part controls the behaviour of these men. These women just don't get it, do they? Do I have to draw a diagram of why manspreading is an actual thing? Okay, the reason why guys sit with their legs slightly apart is because they've got, how do you say, a sausage and 2 beans between them. And putting those boys between a vice, which is thighs, kind of hurts. Do I need to be any more abrasive than that? You don't want to squeeze the boys, okay? It hurts. But let's keep going. Showing some of her alleged hits on the metro trains, Ms. Dovgalyuk says, "We're not only cooled the manspreading down, but also marked them with identification spots." The student claimed to be acting on behalf of everyone who has to endure the manifestation of declaring your macho qualities on public transport. Nothing says an elitist like champagne, oysters, but moving along. Why are all these feminists that, you know, go on about fighting for the poor and you know, equal rights and all that? Why are they all elites? It really does boggle the brain, doesn't it? Let's keep going. Calling herself a social activist, Miss Dovgalyuk had previously achieved worldwide attention by flashing her underwear to commuters to raise awareness of upskirting laws in Russia. Critics asked how she was helping to counter the menace of upskirting by flashing her undies. She really wasn't. She's after attention. That's what it is. And she's getting it. She's getting it. Even me doing this story, and I believe I originally covered that story too. Look, she's hot. She's beautiful. She lifts up her skirt. You're going to have a look. Okay? It's a nice view. Unfortunately, upstairs is not as pretty as downstairs, but let's keep going. She said, I'm a social activist who advocates for women's rights and against discrimination in any form. And apparently flashing your underwear does that. I don't know how, but let's keep going. A Russian news outlet claimed that her video was a sham. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Probably is. She had used actors. Oh, interesting. Has she? Because, that'd be interesting. But the campaigning student flatly denies this. Of course she does. It's not like she's going to admit if she does, is it? She said, my action is absolutely real. She said, denying it was linked to any organisation specialising on online stunts. She admitted that no commuters had sued her so far, because they're all a bunch of cucks, but anyway. She said, I don't think people are going to go to the police to file a report about jeans. And I would. Just to prove her a lesson. But anyway. Look, at the end of the day, what's my view on all this? Do I think this is a stunt? Yeah, it probably is. It probably very well could be. If it's not, take her to court. Sue her. Take her to the police. File charges for assault or something. Like, at the end of the day, this chick, the only way she's going to be put in a place and to stop this sort of bullshit is to have ramifications. And look, yeah, I know, she's crazy hot. But the thing is that she's crazy. This is the chick that thinks that showing her underwear is going to stop upskirting. No, it doesn't. Well, I suppose it does in a way, because instead of trying to look up skirts, they're just going to look at yours, which is you're voluntarily lifting up. But regardless, look, she's attention. She's attention seeking. She's a thought. Look, at the end of the day, yeah, are we really that surprised that a thought that goes flashing her underwear is now running around and doing more publicity stunts? No, not really. I don't know. Look, like I say, crazy hot, but crazy. You know, you'd bang it, but you sure as want to make sure you go to her apartment, because she'd be banging on your door for the next 3 weeks straight, claiming she's got your kid. That's not much fun, trust me. But look, yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, I would say this is a PR stunt. If it's not, take her to court, file charges, have her arrested. You know, it's the only way to make the crazy thoughts stop. I don't know, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you believe this is a PR stunt? Do you believe that this chick is just bonkers and crazy? Do you think she has a right idea? I would love someone to try and make that sensible argument. And yeah, go for it. Knock yourself out. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And if this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.